Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Tenno and space ninjas alike, we are witnessing video game history right here, right now. Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Warframe, a video game that is changing everything. How we look at free-to-play video games, how we look at MMOs, how we look at the development of video games, how we look at betas and early access, how we look at online gaming. Warframe is a video game revolution, in my eyes at least. It's doing a thing, multiple things, and a certain specific thing that no other video game has ever done before. It gives incredible value to the customer, provides an almost overwhelming amount of content, and is creating a brand new unique sci-fi universe. Warframe is a real game changer if you know what I'm saying. Now, let's look at some of the particular features and content in Warframe, and keep in mind, almost all of this stuff is completely free. The only payment you will ever have to make is your time. We have, so far, 26 Warframes, 26 different playable characters, over 20 unique environments in the game, with well over 100 different missions utilizing those different locations and utilizing different mission types. And oh yeah, there are over 20 mission types. There are well over 100 weapons in the game. There are so many weapons in the game, so many assault rifles, shotguns, pistols, snipers, swords, axes. So many different unique guns and melee weapons that I can't specify a number. The amount of weapons in the game is insane. We have 4 unique enemy factions with a good variety of different enemy types. We have a vast, massive PvE mode and a still in development but pretty solid PvP mode. Oh yeah, and we have an extra completely unique game mode called Arcwing, which utilizes what is basically a space jetpack, allowing you to fly through space, through unique locations, basically turning the game into a spaceship dogfighting simulator. We have a vast amount of resources to collect, resources that you use to build weapons, items, and warframes. We have hundreds of different mods which are unique, that help boost stats and add unique traits to weapons and warframes. We have companions in the game, a variety of little flying robots, and alien dogs. We have player hubs you can visit and interact with other players. And so much more. And all of it almost completely free. What other video game does that? What other free-to-play game does that? What other MMO does that? Now, is there grinding and farming involved? Of course, the game is free to play. And if you want to play the game completely free, your price is having to put some time and effort into it. Of course, if you don't have any patience or you want to support the developers, you could always pay money and get access to certain items right away. But unlike other free-to-play games that I have played, and I've played quite a few free-to-play games, in those free-to-play games, I spent money in those games because I didn't have the patience and I didn't have the time. Because usually in these other free-to-play video games where you have to grind, the grind is usually almost unfriggin' bearable. It's slow, unfun, and usually a great deal time-consuming. Like it can take weeks to get a single item in some free-to-play video games. In Warframe, most items, whether it be weapons or Warframe, you can earn in 2 to 3 days. Totally free. But I have spent money on Warframe. Not because I didn't have patience or I thought the grind was unbearable. I have paid money in Warframe simply because I want to support the developers. I want to support the game. I want to support a game that gives me mountains upon mountains of content for completely free. and to give money to developers who actually give a damn about their customers, that actually listen to feedback, that respond and make changes in a reasonable amount of time, that keep the community updated within a reasonable amount of time. Digital Extremes, the developers of Warframe, have really put their heart and soul into this game, and it shows. Myself and others are giving money to Digital Extremes. We are paying money in Warframe, a completely free-to-play game, not because we feel forced to because of the free-to-play grind. We give them money. We pay money in Warframe. We give them our money because it's such a good game, and it feels like it should be worth money. It feels like I should pay $60 for Warframe because it looks and feels like a AAA video game. The quality is there in terms of the visuals, the animations, the design, and detail. It's hard not to appreciate Warframe for what it's doing. And then there's the more narrative, setting, subjective look at Warframe, and just how friggin' awesome and empowering it is. Warframe is escapism to the max. You get to play as a space ninja. A space ninja! A space ninja with superpowers. You can play as a space ninja that's a necromancer. You can play as a space ninja who's also a pirate and a water elemental. You can play as a space ninja who's also a bird and a wind elemental. You can play as a space ninja that's a goddamn dragon. And you fight armies of cyborg clones, evil space businessmen and robots, and of course, space zombies. What work of science fiction isn't complete without zombies? Warframe is a fantasy come true, a dream video game come true. The gameplay reflects so many different elements of games we all love. It's got melee combat, superpowers, unique abilities, third-person shooting, parkour, the ability to play solo or with friends, online or offline. We've got working as a team, we got fending off waves of enemies, we got boss battles, and we have so much more. Warframe is changing the way I look at video games. Warframe is changing the way everyone looks at video games. Warframe is proof. Warframe is proof that free-to-play can work, that free-to-play can be fair to the customer, the consumer. Warframe proves that actually treating your customers, your players, with respect gets you money in return. This balance of respect between the players and the developer, where the time and effort on both sides is rewarded. I gotta tell ya, when Warframe someday, Digital Extremes, and God be willing, someday when Warframe finally comes out of beta, it's gonna rock the world even more than it already has. It's already greatly affected the video game industry and the community. It's got everyone's attention, everyone's eye. And I'm sticking with Warframe for the long foreseeable future. Is Warframe going to be a video game for everybody? Of course not. There are people who don't like Warframe. There are people who don't think Warframe is a game for them, and that's perfectly fine. But for a great many players, myself included, Warframe is a dream game. It's a game that does so much for its players. It's a game where you can always have a goal, you can play for fun, you can play for fun with friends, you can work together, you can work alone, you can do whatever. The possibilities with this game and the way it's growing, and the way it is now, the possibilities are limitless. And to boot, most importantly, the game is a ton of fun to play, and hell, that's all I really need. Warframe, a video game revolution, a video game I love playing, I love talking about, and I know you guys do too. Anyways, this has been a video. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on Warframe, on my opinion on Warframe on this video. Let me hear your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. I don't get nearly enough comments. Please write a comment. Please leave a comment. I love reading comments. If you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games. I love talking about video games. All video games, not just Warframe, guys. Be sure to check out my other videos about Warframe and about other video games besides Warframe. And if you want to support me, please consider watching my other videos and subscribing to my channel. Anyways, guys, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.